totally sold on that because that was just somebody who was saying it in the comments. They were like, "I'm a security guard. This is what it is." She was like, so that was an answer, but she was like, that might not be the answer. There was a giant red light, like they were summoning a demon in the stadium. So you can't kick it out the back of the end zone anymore? Is that the deal?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. At their own 26-yard line. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. 2 yards on the second down, 8 to go from the 28. At the 28-yard line. Nix to the air. That's caught by his tight end, Devin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Well, right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 8. Second and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
To throw is Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. That third down conversion good for 23. First and 10 at the 28-yard line. Harvey now on first and 10. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. That's another Broncos first down. Here's Nix. Open man right side is Ingram. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down. It's now second and 6.
Sean Payton's not in the game. It's Pat Gaffney, I think is what his name is.
To throw, here's Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
I feel like I remember it being him and Bill Belichick didn't used to be in the game, and I remember Bill Belichick. I feel like he had a good reason, like he donated the money to charity or something. I can't remember what it was.
So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Play number 9.
But I was just playing with the Broncos last night when I played the one game, and so I saw that he wasn't in there.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force
that you don't need to be in that.
And fourth down now coming up.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one.
My fucking car broke, and so we don't have. Yeah, my car. Something's wrong with my car now.
The kick by Lutz is
good.
And the Broncos, the first
when I was bringing her home yesterday, like when we got to when we were coming in like the neighborhood, my car started making this clunking noise.
But they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's one of his game partner. Will this offense look back at this drive and think to themselves, if we'd gotten 6, we'd be in a better spot.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
ask you about it again.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. First run now for Kyron Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14.
Did her car get fixed?
Going for a first down.
Then yeah, that would be my best option for Trump.
Right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here's Stafford. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
A give to Williams.
Yeah.
Going right. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, here's Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And able to work his way down to the 16. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Some of these niggas got Guardian caps on.
EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Stafford now to throw. They'll find a man over the middle. 2-2 Atwell. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 2-2 Atwell. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have taken the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now for the point after.
Oh, I just was surprised by the meter. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna fuck this up. No, it's not that crazy. I just was looking at it and I just needed some time to look at it. You know what I mean? It's the same as this other meter. I just wanted a second. I was just looking at it and I was just like, okay, I need to make sure I don't fuck this up.
And able to get this out to the 25.
This is cool because there's like different broadcast teams.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Let's fucking go. That dude who made the tackle, that was one of those, yo, keep running towards the ball. And they go like, we need numbers over there.
When he got the play call, he just after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Throwing Nix.
Let's go. Oh, no! Damn it, I needed to get away from him at the end because I definitely was, but not that I had it locked. I ran him off the route, and then you ran me over at the end, and if I'd have just been able to get out of the way at the end.
And if you're playing the man, you get a lot
that sucks. If I could have just got out of the way at the end, then I sold it because I definitely interfered with the route the whole time. Oh shit, damn it. Damn it.
Nick's going to give to Harvey.
Let's go. We got him, though.
He'll take this down to about the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake. Nix.
No fucking way, dude.
Now the Rams will signal for a
That's so crazy. I felt like I was on that, and I just needed I was running it down. I just needed the other defender dude over there to wake the fuck up and put a hand up. Damn it. That sucks. I felt like I had that. Or I felt like somebody's going to make a hit to knock it loose.
In good position, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
Did he just punch his stomach? That's crazy.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offense is trying to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free,
stop.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
What was that? He was wide open.
From 17 yards out, and the Broncos are once again back in front.
That sucks. He was wide open.
Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
That's funny. I'm looking at this, I'm like, yeah, why the fuck wouldn't you be a Broncos fan? Broncos are cold, nigga. Like,
and the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back.
So you can kick it out of the back of the end zone. That's cool, of course. But then you get to the 35, that's crazy. But I guess if everybody starts at the 35, who cares? Like,
the Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of you're going to smother it, but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down to about 180. Here's Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. The left side throw complete to Adams. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for him in this game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to it.
Did you call timeout?
I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Throwing is Stafford.
Insane. That's so crazy, dude. I don't understand why it was even where it was. Do you know what I mean? Like, why he even threw it where he threw it.
3-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
He didn't even throw it. Like, he didn't even throw it at the...
And they may just want to get this to the locker room. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Broncos first down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
I really goofed that up.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there.
Cortland Sutton, that'll look nothing like... I mean, it does look like him, but not no like... Not no like. It just looked like him crazy.
Down at the 31.
I don't know. I haven't seen Madden yet. Well, John McVay looked like him, except for he got pretty eyes.
To throw is Stafford.
On 2K be looking like those niggas. Did you see that? I dropped that right between those orange jerseys.
After a gain of 5. I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely.
Yeah, Charles Davis saw it.
Not much yardage afterwards.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away.
Kyron Williams, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
I never seen that nigga's face in real life before. I've known that dude existed, but they just showed his face, and I'm like, that's what he looks like.
That sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now
Sean McVay, he's gonna be fucked after Matthew Stafford leaves unless he finds some other quarterback who can figure some stuff out. He's gonna go from super genius to idiot, just like everybody else. What did you say? Yeah, because there's lots of people that I like. I don't know. I admire the Dolphins owner because he's doing what I'm doing, where he's like, I don't believe that Mike McDaniel is an idiot, and I don't believe that either. Do you know what I mean? And so he's like, I'm gonna try to give this dude better stuff and see if he can do better stuff, because I don't believe he's an idiot, and that's what I think. But most of the time, they just assume, oh no, this guy's an idiot. Let's just put ourselves in eternal coach circus hell, and that's why I like the Steelers. The Steelers are like, no, we're gonna see if we can figure this out. I always imagine it that like you can't go down to this man's office and have a conversation about how this isn't working and how it can get better. Like you know what I'm saying? Like when they want to fire these niggas, it makes me assume like, yo, y'all haven't talked in like a minute. Like it's like, I don't understand why you guys wouldn't be like, hey, this isn't working. What can we do together? Like it seems like you would have to do something egregious for me to fire you if I believed in you in the first place.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
That's good.
They'll look to throw again. Nick's going to keep this himself.
Fuck, when are you loading your bowl, Dev? Because I chose that play, and that was the wrong play.
Something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I was going to say, because I took that play off to load my bowl, and that was the wrong play to take off.
Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And a big
Let's go. That's a big nigga. And they don't give a fuck if you put all your weight on a running back. They're like, whatever.
Second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of
I know, right? Shouldn't have played running back. That's what David's acting like. Damn it. Damn it. I wasn't getting beat on that, whatever it is, curl, or it's not a curl, it's a hook, or whatever. I wasn't getting beat on that.
1st and 10 here. Operating from the gun, here's Nix.
Come on, 31, what the fuck are we doing?
Makes the catch. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Has anybody ever said that?
Pick up there, 21 yards.
Somebody, you should trademark that.
Plays, they have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're gonna be set up with a 1st and goal.
That's ignorant. I wanna have a fantasy football team and come up with a funny name, but I need to come up with a funny name.
To the goal line, but it's
yeah, that's funny.
Down near the goal line.
But it's got to be funny in a way that it's got to be funny because I
a running play, but when they do throw it,
no, because I want to invite Eliana to the league, so it's got to be funny. It's got to be funny in a way that it goes like all the way over her head. Like it can't be like words that she can't say, but it's like, oh yeah, that's like on the Greg Cody show. They have the one guy's uncle, the one guy. They have an Uncle Dick, and they said in his league it's Uncle Dick's Rough Riders.
So a very strong first drive in the second.
You think you're cute? Nobody cares. That's whatever.
Deficit into a third quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful.
Bo Nix didn't even get in your picture. He didn't even like y'all niggas.
But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
17, Rams 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Stafford. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot.
Oh my gosh, he won't throw the football. That's crazy. And then when he threw the football after it was, I should have ran it. Damn it.
It's incomplete.
That sucks.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First down, Rams.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle.
43-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Stafford. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. Look at.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready. 180.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Set. Lady.
Corum is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. What a game this has been.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking, what would Mike Grable do?
Late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
But the question was, did I kneel it on 3rd and goal right there and then try to score on 4th and goal, because then I could have ran it all the way down. But I think I did it right, where I just made you use all your timeouts. I think I did it right. And I made you use all your timeouts, and you have to score. So you have to score a touchdown. So I think I did it right. The question was, could I have taken it a level deeper? And I could have, if I would have kneeled it on that 3rd and goal and took it to 4th and goal and tried to score. That would have been super big brain.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
So kicking it to the back of the end zone was bad, because it got to the 35 versus doing that. You had to return and you got to the 21. No, we're talking about football.
This is 1st and 10. He's back to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he gets this out just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's second down. Back to throw. Able to find Mims. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the field.
That's exactly what happens in real life, huh? He finds that, is it Marvin Mims? Yeah, he hit that thing in the middle of the field. That's what really happens in real life.
He'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Harvey. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And he dropped it. Let's go. Cortland Sutton. I see niggas be like, Cortland Sutton. I'd be like, I don't know.
Could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Clock at 30 seconds. Second and 10.
The game was trying to get me fucked. I don't understand what was happening there. It was like, it was only giving me one, it's only giving me like goal line stuff. Like, why is that what it thinks you're about to do?
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to throw.
No way! Come on, dude.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead.
That's so crazy. That nigga had an interception. What are you doing? Well, I need Madden rewind. That was the best time. That was the best time when you could be like, no, actually, Devin didn't do that to me.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it.
That was the best, though. I loved that. I had the best time with. That was the most fun Madden was. That's why I don't know how to play Madden, because that was so much fun. That's such crap that that dude just did that. Like.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's funny. She's like, you gotta Jordan Love it, huh?
And this one's caught.
Damn it.
And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Damn it. That's such fucking bullshit, dude. I can't believe that. The game was trying to get me fucked. It was telling me I needed to. It was giving me goal line plays, is what the suggestions were. And so then I had to figure it out for myself. And I was like, okay, well then, I was like, go to a base defense thing, you know what I mean? And that sucks.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. Stafford now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh my gosh, he had it.
Complete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's so crazy. He had it.
For two more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Now Stafford.
Yeah,
Where to go here? He lost the football.
damn it. That's fucking whatever.
But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield.
You know one thing, Dev? The one day when there was a couple days where I was like, damn, the Cats all of a sudden they're eating all the food every day, right? And then see that nigga Forbes Jr., you fucked us. Come on, dude. But But
So
so
that'll do
then
it for
one day
us for Charles
I was
Davis
hearing a
going
noise I'd
through
never heard
from
before. I went to go
Brandon.
check
You've
it,
been
and then
watching
Blaze
the
kind of like
NFL
flops her
on
big
EA
ass like
Sports.
down
The Broncos
from
are
like where the
winners
cat
as we
food
say
was. Does that
so
make
long
sense?
from Denver.
Okay, well that's good. No, that's good. If that's, I would just say that's one thing to think about. So yeah, if you're like, no, that's not a problem, then that's good. Because our cats, they don't usually eat all the food in the bowl. They usually leave, um, you know what I mean? They don't clear the bowl every day. So it was odd when they did. Devin was playing one song on here. He was playing this Swag Surf song, and I'd never actually heard that song before. I don't know. I just never heard that he was saying that, and I was like, oh, I've always heard of that dance, but I never actually heard a song. You playing as Pat and them? What's Pat and them's number? I think either. Well, that's this weekend. I know it's weak the way the jerseys work. The I don't remember the Chiefs ever wearing anything other than Chiefs jerseys. So
Had the situation where Daniel Jones is in, plays really well in
I'm loading my mouth with pizza.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Michael Batchley. And we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Nico Remigio. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and got us off and running.
All set to go now from the 35.
Indiana, I'm playing Indiana Jones. And the boys.
Before being hauled down, gain of 3.
And what's his face? Jonathan Taylor. He's lucky I remember his name because I was about to go with what's his face.
Looking to throw Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now they're gonna have to figure out this third down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline.
I know, that's real life, dog, where Patrick Mahomes is like, activate superpowers, and then it doesn't work.
So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's
What?
already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield? That's
What are you saying?
The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt.
Oh, okay, I wasn't listening to them, yeah, but
Back deep
okay.
for the Colts is Anthony
That's
Gould.
ignorant. I was worried Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce was in the backfield. I was worried.
Yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 27-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jones. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Oh my gosh, catch the football. I don't know how I get it. Yeah, how do you get the football down? Because I've been throwing it in this game. I've been throwing a lot of throws where the guy jumps to catch it. Well, just that he jumps to catch it. How do I throw it so he stays on his feet?
From the shotgun, it's Jones. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. Keeps it
Go,
moving.
turn it on. Let's go.
He takes
Hell
this one
yeah,
in.
hell
Touchdown,
yeah.
Indianapolis. The Colts don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
That's the score. Colts 8, Chiefs nothing.
You know, this game could be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
That's so dumb, though. You know what I mean?
Kick this one away. Remigio with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
That's what they're playing? Dev. That's crazy because it's playing Beastie
Now Kansas
Boys.
City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
No, I was like, here we go. It's key. Oh no, is it? I guess it wasn't. It was playing. It sounded like Beastie Boys, but I guess it was
So some immediate revenge
Run
for that last play,
DMC when I
Brock.
think about it, but I don't know.
What do you think?
It definitely wasn't that.
The pain from giving up that big run the prior play.
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. It's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive
Don't get your boy
play.
killed out there.
Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all.
Dude, double
to see him
covered,
throw
he
to
got
coverage early.
fucked.
And that
Travis,
incompletion,
Taylor Swift gonna
just
send you a
fuel
text
his
about that
confidence
one.
That much more to keep forcing it.
That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Oh,
He has room past the 25. This is
they
gonna
should
take him
have
into the red
whooped
zone.
you
He's down to the 16-yard line.
fucking out.
Big
Damn.
gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be
Yeah,
first
he's a
down, Kansas City.
bitch. That's so.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around.
He's my
him.
favorite guy, but he's a motherfucker. He's like Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Jordan, he's a
That inflates an
motherfucker.
offense, and it can suck the
Definitely
wind out of
really
that
good at
defense.
this, though.
A first down carry for Pacheco.
Damn
He
it.
will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns. And that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And he runs this in. That's going to knock this game up at 8 apiece. What a a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, run everyone out there to go for two. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be the perfect type of game.
That's ignorant. Is offense just going to go for two from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now it's Jones off the play action.
Oh, my goodness. I needed one more second.
And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a
I just
second
needed
down.
one more second. That's crazy.
Here's Jones to throw. He's got him.
I thought that was a pick. I was like, uh-oh.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation.
Well, no, I just threw it, and I threw it right at that defender, and I was like, uh-oh.
Consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Jones now on third down.
Crazy. I needed to throw that a little earlier. That's crazy.
Incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Jones with the snap. They're going for it.
Oh, no! No! That's some bullshit.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. We're knotted up at 8. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes.
Oh, my goodness. That went right over my head. That's crazy.
Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10, right up near that marker now.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game,
That's crazy. If I hadn't been playing as that guy, I wonder if the thing would have jumped up and caught it. Because it happened too fast for me to jump up and catch it.
An off-target throw.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80. 43. What's that?
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Yellow. What's that?
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And he's caught. He's got Brown. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Eye on these two. Eye on these two. Let's go on, 80.
Pacheco does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
You a lot.
Gets it again. And he will find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Kansas
Damn it,
City.
Dev. I thought he tipped the pass. I thought we had a chance we were going the other direction. I was letting the dogs out that whole sequence, so I couldn't like check what you were doing or nothing. I was looking from the corner of the thing, and I thought we got a tip on it. Let's see, did he? Oh no. I thought he got a tip on it. I thought I thought 10 and 28 right there, or 53. I thought we were about to race for the ball.
Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for 2.
Yellow.
All right, they're going to throw for it.
Hit him. Let's fucking go.
For this man, so they tried for 2.
You're a greedy bastard. You should have went up. You should have went with the 1. I don't think so, because it was 14. You were up 1. I guess not, because yeah, you still. I guess you because it was 8, so it's not. But I was just thinking, if you're already at 14, I was like, really, you're gonna go for that? But.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive.
Get off me, nigga. Let's go.
Play this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I might have wasted. That might have been the one where he was gonna, because he did that like last week or something, where he broke out the pack and rolled off of it.
On the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr.
That nigga decided to hold on to it this time.
Catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Stick around. More from Arrowhead on the other side. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Jones on 1st down. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about...
Is that Tyler Warren? There was one of the plays. Yeah, he hits a lot of good plays. And so I knew that one of the times I got in a bad spot and I went to where are the play calls for him, because I knew he's a bad boy.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones.
Oh, Dev. I really wanted to throw it at triangle, and your defender just did not let him go. Do you know what I mean? I was like, man, if I get this, if he can get over the top of his defender, he just did not let him go. That was really good.
Indianapolis 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Colts.
Jones going to throw again. Going with the screen to Taylor. Makes the tackle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, this is the type of game
if you're Jonathan Taylor, tell me you don't believe that. You're like, yo, nigga, Saquon Barkley is not better than me.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Taylor from the
Damn, did you see my guy right there? 72 was on his back. Come on, 72. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, come on, 7-2. What are we doing?
All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training kids. That's the middle drill right there.
Back in the huddle, I don't know this nigga's name. I'm like, yo, come on, 7-2. What else are you doing? I mean, you're on your back.
3rd and 2. Jones. He's got it.
That nigga was running a choice route, and he.
That marker, that effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
What are you talking about? Oh. I guess because we were talking and having a good time, but no. But that nigga was running a choice route, and he did not make the choice that I would have made. No, I thought he was gonna run the curl and come back to me, and he ran it out, and I threw it still, and it worked out, but it just wasn't what I thought he was gonna do. Let's go. This is the NFL. We can break. We're men. We can get through a tackle. That sucks that I screwed up the thing. I wasn't even thinking about the clock.
In the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
I'm just having a good time. Smoke 8.
Starting the third with Taylor.
No, I was talking about. Don't you think, John?
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of.
I was just running my offense. Did you see? I was just moving the ball down the field. I was just having a good time.
Now Jones.
Pick up a block, my nigga. Come on.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
I felt like there was a way that could have worked. Like, I don't get it.
He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league...
Oh, 7! You fucked up!
all the time.
Number 20 was lighting it up! Come on! Number 20 was lighting up the interception, and number 7 came in there like, no fly zone!
Play action, it's Mahomes.
Oh my god, number 7, you fucked us. Come on.
Solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now.
I cannot believe that, dude. That was ridiculous.
He's got the first down grab and still going.
Number 7, you fucked us.
The Chiefs push their lead further to
Oh my god, he came running over there. No fly zone. Like, my nigga, come on. I can't wait to show that nigga the tape on Tuesday, because it's like, my nigga, come on, dude. Like, did you see that he had a star underneath him too? So he's a good player. So he was like, no, that's the right play, dog. Knock that bitch down. My nose is about to start bleeding, my nigga. Like, I can't believe this.
That'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Just insane, dog. I can't believe what's happening. You have to play this again, dog, because you just gotta play this again, because I just can't. No, just another game of Madden after this, because I'm still getting my feet wet. I'm throwing picks and stuff, like... My nose is really about to start bleeding, dog. Like, this is too much.
25-yard line before he's hauled down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Brought in right side. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Taylor now up the middle. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30.
Let's go!
It's an Indianapolis touchdown.
I've been trying to... You know when you're playing the game and like after a play you're like, damn, I wish I could have hurdled or something. You're like, I wish I could have stiff armed, and you're like, I gotta figure out how to stiff arm. I gotta practice that. That I've been thinking, man, I gotta hurdle for like months, and that was the first time I trotted it out. That was the first time I had the opportunity to like think about it and be like, okay, here we go. And it was the wrong move, but it was the right move.
So after making this a 5-point ball game,
His scoregami did. I said his scoregami did because all the stuff all the numbers came up or what?
Just beyond their own 20.
That's a thing where there was like all those scores that could ever possibly happen, and it was fun when a score that had never happened before happened, but I think that they all happened.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Now they're playing HTOTO, hot to go. She's like to the hot to go to the Pink Pony Club. If people want to be mad about something, they should be mad about that. That's a bad song. You know what I mean?
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game.
Be mad about that. Like, that song is poisoning the youth. Come on, dog.
That big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Damn it.
Get some space around midfield.
Damn it. I was like, no, you ain't like that.
He's got space ahead. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing.
How long was that run that I just ran with? That was a big run. I didn't even think about it. But I was like, you're not getting a longer run than me, my nigga.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
15.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught just shy of the goal line.
That's crazy. It went over one of my people's heads, and I'm like, was it close enough for you to do something about it? Come on, man.
Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he
giving out souvenirs.
Back in the end zone, incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd
Hey, yo. Blah, 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 hard to go. Damn it. Fuck you, I fucking hate this.
Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after.
You're going insane. Insane in the membrane.
And the Chiefs push
that was just playing right there when you were lining up your thing.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Gould on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the
Didn't
line.
pick the right play. I pushed the totally wrong button.
We'll start on the ground. Taylor. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, but don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Complete to Michael Pittman. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
I love the concept, but I don't like the ingredients.
It's the Colts ball.
I love the concept. I always have.
Not out of hand yet.
Yeah, I know. That's so... Well, that's why, that's one of those things that it's like, okay, I guess I just don't do that because I can't do it right. But I'm like, yo, it sounds fire. It sounds amazing.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
We'd have to talk it out. Like chili, I want to make chili with this the way I want it, though. You know what I mean? Like, but it needs to be thought out.
Well done, Route 2, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only.
But I want to use that cheesecloth bag. I want to use that like cloth bag and put like the onions and the shit in there, and then I just want to pull them out.
First down throw by Jones. Short pass brought in.
Like even like peppers and stuff. I just don't want to eat them in the end, but I can appreciate that the taste is good.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
To throw again, it's Jones. Forced out to his right. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
That's so crazy. The defenders, they never stop, but the receiver is just like, okay, whatever, we're fucked. And then I threw it, and the defender kept moving, and the receiver just fucking sat there.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It's a designed run from Mahomes. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Lasers this one deep down the middle.
The safety was lining it up. Damn it.
Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Brings it in at the 12.
He told that first nigga, get off me. Let's go, dude.
Up close to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the combine tries to test everything.
Something's wrong with my fingers. I keep picking the wrong plays.
I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Rolling into enemy territory.
Damn, he didn't even make a move. I told him make a move. He didn't even make a move.
Working quickly here.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. He's going to push one deep down there. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock.
That's such horseshit. My receiver didn't even make a move for the ball. Like,
with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball.
He didn't even try to go up for the ball.
Game said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard.
I threw it good too because I found him in single coverage. Like, I don't understand.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Sundown.
Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Throwing this one deep across the field. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them.
So they don't show that you jerked them off behind your back or what?
Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down.
Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. He intercepts it. That is exactly
Yeah, this
what
nigga
they
makes
needed.
mistakes too. Let's
Picked
go.
off by Cameron Bynum.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They're going to pass it here. He throws a bullet to the center of the big game downfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Excellent pickup.
Oh, yeah, Sauce Gardner. What the fuck, dude?
Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Yeah, what the fuck?
The 44-yard line.
Yellow.
He's like, you don't even have to say it. And I'm like, no, actually, I do need to say it. What the fuck, dog? 23 got in that in his journey because he knew he did it next time they came to the side they was getting in trouble.
And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? Keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They send a man in motion. Another throw for Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
It's now 4th down.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Pistol now for Jones. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted.
That was more of that, them running choice routes, and they make ridiculous choices.
They're at the opposing 39.
I guess I'm done with you. Can we finish this and start a new one?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he gets
25 was like, I'm wearing a Guardian cap, nigga. I'm a missile.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get...
Yeah, see, Daniel Jones is like, yo, nigga, you called the play. Like, you didn't see him just now playing the thing, and they were he was yelling. They were yelling at each other.
to the air, Mahomes.
No, hit him. Hit that fucking motherfucker. Damn it.
And the celebration can begin as they can run out.
You know, I've liked Patrick Mahomes in the time that you and I haven't been playing with him in Madden.
Here's Mahomes now. Escapes the pocket.
Because now it's like, fuck Patrick Mahomes.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. So score this a win for the Chiefs. Well, Brock, when it comes down to it, never an
That looked
easy
exactly
task
like,
trying to knock off a team inside
I don't
their
know
own
which one of those
building, right?
niggas it
You
is.
really see them come
Isaiah
out with just a
Pacheco or
different kind
Juju.
of
One of those
energy.
niggas. It
It's
looked
what
exactly
every
like
player
him.
is told, dating back to your Pop Warner and high school days. Defend your home turf. When
How many
somebody
picks
comes
did I
in and
throw?
tries
That
to knock you off
sucks.
inside your own building, well, you need to have the fortitude, the guts, the resolve to fight back
Yeah,
and
I
go
think I
get
threw
those
4.
wins. What an energized locker room right now. It always is when you do your collective job successfully and you do it in your own house.
5 interceptions. Holy shit. But I lost that game at halftime.
Poses.
Yeah. Which one?
You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush. But it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. No, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm running on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle, look when you see the sun. It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off.
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off.
I can't see anything, yeah.
It's the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Youngwei Koo going to get this one going. And off we go through the snow here in Cleveland.
I was confused who I was.
Of the 30-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll push forward like a little snowplow. Gain a yard as the snow intensifies.
Brings up second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is second down and 9. Ready? From the gun, it's Shador. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
On third down, Sanders. Open man, right side. He's got it. Set to go now on first and 10. Now the gun, they'll give it, and it's full. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Downfield for Njoku. The ball's deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today.
Brian Dayball was trying to give me some tips, and I'm like, yo, my nigga, I think I'm cool on your tips.
Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the...
And he does all he can to get away, but they're going to get him right at the line of scrimmage, and it will bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez to punt for Cleveland. And Gunnar Olszewski goes back deep to bring this one back. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
A gain of 4.
Hello?
It's now 2nd and 6.
I had to put Jameis Winston in the game. You was about to get a Jackson Dart in your neck.
24 now. Here is 2nd and 6. They'll run again. It's Tracy.
I didn't think he was supposed to be.
He'll get about 4 to the 29.
But I gave him an extra week to get it together. To keep collecting his marbles. Make sure he found the ones that was under the couch and everything.
Keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short.
That nigga, they asked him, where would you like to play? And he said, I told you, I said it backwards. Because they asked him, where would you like to play? And he said, Hawaii. And they said, yeah, but what about in Europe? And he said, Jerusalem.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession. These 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down.
I can see better than that. I can't see where we're at, but I knew where I was. Because I just got the ball.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. They'll run with Tracy. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Denzel Ward in on the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
A carry here for Tracy. And he will have a Giants 1st down. Able to convert, albeit not by much. They get it on 3rd and a yard.
Giants 1st down. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, New York.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giant 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
2nd down throw for Jameis. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, man.
Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll be taken down. But we have
Thought that was a touchdown.
First points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
On the play. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal, Giants.
Tracy. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive. Take the
Damn, I read that wrong.
They go backwards.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Winston. That's going to be caught. And he's going nowhere.
I feel like the fact I can't see where I'm at makes it like I can't figure out what to do.
4th and goal.
I think this play is a direct...
Like if I knew, like I've thrown it and I'm like, I have no idea where the goal line is.
Before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
What? Damn it. I was having to use all my brain power to see where I would see the defenders back there.
3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Quinshawn Judkins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
In this situation, Mike, I'd love to see the play caller take advantage of 2nd and short. Typically, this is one of the best opportunities to take a play action, deep shot down the field, knowing you still have 3rd down and potentially 4th down to pick up the remaining yards. In this case, they go quarterback sneak.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
On the ground, this is Ford. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Throwing on 2nd down, Winskins. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Devin Bush. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Well, nothing on the scoreboard in the first 2 quarters. Who can make the breakthrough? We are back underway. Quarter number 3. Scoreless game. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Winston. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
From the gun, Winston. That one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Bush.
That's such fucking bullshit. Like, why would it do that?
As they look for their first points of the game.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive
Throw it at the
play calling,
fucking
just
guy
like
I tell you to
second
throw
half.
it
I
at.
think
Like,
anytime you
what?
find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover.
And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. Dexter Lawrence getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Set. Prep. Liking 18.
From the shotgun, give to 4. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
That's a gain of 5.
From the set.
Third and 12.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now, Shador. Now, here comes the screen to 4. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Just the eagle. Just the eagle.
19-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he's into the end zone. Cedric Tillman, touchdown Browns.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Ready. 125.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. And that ball incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Try again. It's second and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Third and 10. To throw, here's Winston. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Giants.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. Past midfield to the 45.
How did that nigga open up the nos? What the fuck?
Before he gets to the Browns' 32-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Frank Delpit up to make the play.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the gun on third down, it's Winston. He's going to have the first down and more. And he's in. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, those people can't see shit.
Second and 10. They bring Judy in motion. Play action. It's Sanders. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 35 yards. Here's first and 10.
60 Vikings.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
70
Timberwolves. Second and 11.
On play action, Shador. He'll get this complete to Jerry Judy. And he will score! Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Makes the score Browns 14, Giants 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. We'll go play action. It's Winston.
I thought he overthrew him by a mile.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grass and a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
Now Winston. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Greg Delpit. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if
I don't
you're
understand how
struggling
that
to push the ball
happened.
downfield.
I guess I threw
He
it.
got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
1st and 10 now from the 36. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run a toss play, and it's 4. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a handoff to Ford. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. To throw, Winston. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Jameis Winston sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Here we go.
1st and 10, and here comes Ford. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Off the play fake, here's Sanders. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why.
I got a thing. It said paper or plastic because we're sacking you up.
This offense, that can't be overstated.
Yeah.
Now, Sanders. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They go play action with Sanders. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean,
I wasn't paying attention. I should have called, because I still have a chance, I should have called the timeout sooner. When it was like, I should have called the timeout to 3rd and 30, and I just lost like 20 seconds being stupid. Because I'm still technically alive. I can still do this.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Winston. He's going to try it here again. That is hard. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. This offense still has the 1 timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now.
Damn it. Damn it. I just need a second.
The Giants going to call their 3rd.
But he's right about to let it go, and then you get tackled before he can let it go. It's like, I just need a second.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Winston looking to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Forced to his right. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. Here we go. One final play. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. So it's a win for the Browns. They get it done. An old school, hard-fought game. One in the trenches in the driving snow. Not a lot of points, not a lot of big plays, but they did just enough to get out of here with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns.
Fuck the Dog Pound.
We say farewell from Cleveland.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These they come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies. They pop piper. Warfare with spiritual force. Just fighting the demons. Really for lifers. Karma with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom. No treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. Got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies. They pop piper. Warfare with spiritual force. Just fighting the demons. Really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy. God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies. Pray for my enemies. I get the tendency. You kind of finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Still ride with a duke in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions. Go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause. We different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces. Fighting the demons, really for lifers.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god. Watch people's heads roll. Just like the Pied Piper, led rats through the streets. We dance like a marionette.
bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not out. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button and let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front to back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. To get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I caught the chromed out, hard talk career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow in a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh, front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back, they yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh.
The other day, Dan Levitard was laughing about how Bart Scott's commentary ahead of the Giants game was when you go with Jameis Winston, it's trick or treat.
Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now.
Let's fucking go, Jerry World. Let's fucking go.
The honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And we will not have a run.
That was really good because it landed in a spot where they didn't catch it because they thought it was too long, but then it landed in the zone. I needed a little more time. I don't got weed already like that. Or have to take like a halftime break or something.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and
yeah, then we should pause it because I want to do weed.
That's excellent execution to get things started.
Looking to throw is Williams.
I've been trying to figure out how to throw that route for a minute.
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quick.
Because it puts the number, sometimes it puts your number one receiver in that route, and I couldn't figure out how to throw it. It was always covered up.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he stopped.
Just niggas eating soup and trying to play Madden. No, I'm just laughing. I was eating pizza. I was trying to eat pizza and do it, and it was on my hands, sort of. So it was just making me laugh. I wasn't making fun of you. I was just saying that's crazy. That's true.
You look back at that film last week, people running wide open. Yeah. Not wide open. Open enough. And Patrick Mahomes is not getting it. So if you are telling me that Patrick Mahomes and accuracy, like, it's hard for me to completely give up on them. I understand that they don't have any margin of error going forward, but I still think if they get in the playoffs, they got a chance. So they don't have anything to prove to me. That's all.
I was going back a little bit back and forth with Mitch Schwartz about the Mahomes misses downfield, and there were two things we talked about. One of which was, and I don't know if Mitch is posting this there, but he asked me to look up like quarterback stat in Denver and how inaccurate, and like significantly more inaccurate throwing downfield at Mile High than every other stadium by like a very statistically significant margin, which. Course, right?
That's a great stat.
Yeah, it was kind of stunning. They all statistically over the last 10 years turned into basically Brock Osweiler throwing downfield. Yeah, because I look.
And I mean, just for people who wouldn't know, like I think that you're suggesting that it's about the altitude.
Yeah.
And how the ball might carry a little more.
But anyways, the other thing we talked about though was like why are they missing? And we discussed it, like, it just feels like his timing with these guys. It's not an arm strength thing. You watch, he's overthrowing them out. Feels for whatever reason his timing downfield is just not there with the faster receivers. I think that's massive in this game because Colts pass defense can be had.
I mean, it could be had. It may not be hackable anymore. I mean, Ward's coming back.
Ward's back.
Ward's coming back. They've only had 1 week of sauce coming off the bye. Yeah.
My key for my pod in this one was I'd say it should be a big Travis Kelce game. Because even if they play man coverage, Kelsey's not usually the answer to win against man coverage. But I actually think the tight ends are where this one, like they can, and maybe Rasheed Rice working underneath. But I can see Travis Kelce having an advantage.
Choose independence with more possibilities at Good Samaritan. Dog-friendly communities feature customized services and comforts like housekeeping support and delicious meals to help you feel at home. Explore independent living options at good-sam.com.
Do you have a feeling or a prediction for this game? I think I'm experiencing the same thing that I experienced in the Chiefs Super Bowl last year, and also the Chiefs Super Bowl a couple years ago, where it's like, if I hadn't seen Mahomes do the Mahomes thing so many times, I would be, and I also pinning down something that's just so bad that I can be like, all right. Last year was easy because they were winning games. While I was like, hey, they're not that good. This year, I'm like, what is the thing that is just so bad that it's going to kill them? And I'm having a hard time because honestly, if the Chiefs had a season like the Colts have had up until now, even being generated by the running attack, this would be a no contest question for me. But it's because it's the Chiefs. Right?
Well, the Chiefs are bad at a couple of things. They can't run the ball, and they can't rush the passer. I mean, it's not a horrible pass rush, but it's not good, right? Like, so when I think about the Colts offense, they should be able to move the ball on Kansas City. Play action has always been good. It's a weakness of theirs. The run defense is not great. Like, the Colts are a better team than Kansas City. They should win this game, but it's hard to, Mahomes, we lost. It just doesn't feel possible. But, like, if you take out that factor and you just look at it on paper, the Colts should win.
Is there any potential for positive regression where last year they were in those split score games and this year they're only 5 in them?
Right, they're not as bad as they're. Yeah, I think that's important.
I mean, I don't think anybody believes that this is going to be like a just. I guess it could be a dog walking, a blowout, but I guess that's what it comes down to. It's like if the Chiefs are close, are you going to have confidence that Jonathan Taylor can run them to a game-winning touchdown or Patrick Mahomes passes away? And I think that's the other thing is the Mahomes factor that we haven't discussed is they haven't been a great running team the last couple years, but they were crazy effective on third and longs last year, which they aren't again now. So like that puts them behind the ball in a lot of different ways, and Mahomes hasn't been able to like match to pull them out of it.
If they play more man coverage, which I think they will, if those corners crack, Mahomes be a big factor in this one. The willingness. I mean, this is a desperation game for him, right? For this whole team. So I think you could see some of his legs a bit more.
I think you kind of have to play the Chiefs in that coverage just because of the frequency Mahomes. Like, if there are zones, there will be holes, and Kelsey will find those holes, and Mahomes will anticipate him finding those holes and hit him with those passes. We'll get it. We'll do this.
Are you ready, Dev? Dad called and he said, "Hey, how do I get the red zone to come on?" And I said, "It's Saturday morning." He said, "Oh, okay, bet. That's why it's not working." He said, "Makes sense."
Immediately there. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains.
No surprise there, Devin Clowney with a tackle for loss.
I can't pause it.
We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
To throw, it's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. This is 2nd and 8. Throwing is Williams. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. To the air, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monungai. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Swift trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. This Cowboy defense trying to hold them out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Williams going to sneak it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bears take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Santos with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown here, Santos.
It must be, but it must only be in certain playbooks.
Ooh, the juke. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. A first carry now. This is Williams. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Throwing. Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yeah! All right, here we go, 46.
Prescott to throw it. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Outright, he finds Tolbert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone instead of momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Oh.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line.
Here we go, 47.
Cowboys, 1st down.
Now Prescott. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11th. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. He's going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They think he can win all of that.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here we go with Williams. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? Just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play?
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Jaquan Brisker in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
Ridiculous. Come on, dude.
Javonte Williams from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
From the gun, here's Williams. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Here's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get this off to Swift. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw once more, here's Williams. And he's got it. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds.
Almost screwed that up again, dude. I'm trying to focus on running my offense. I need somebody else to be thinking about that.
Now Williams.
Oh, no! But okay, I got another chance. I did it right, though.
It's going to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense.
That's so crazy. He was open.
Has been planted at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep him out of the end zone as the first half winds
That's
down.
crazy. He was open, dog. I cannot believe that. But at least I was like, if I throw this, I need to throw this so fast that I get some time for a kick. That sucked.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Now he'll give it up on the reverse. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Lamb will go in motion. They'll fake the jet sweep, but instead of give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Again, it's Williams. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
It's a gain of 2. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Well, they just keep marching right along. First down on the pickup of 8 there.
That's another Cowboys first down.
To throw is Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run. First level being the D-line, and linebacker second level, the secondary the third. When you block it up well, you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
Second and 6.
Prescott now. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They'll go. Here's Williams. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. And a good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Right back to Swift again on second down. Gets around him. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 16-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now they'll audible to something else. Once again, it's Swift. And they're going to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. On the ground, it's Monangai. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. Kyle Monangai, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Now the point after try for Santos. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's funny.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
Probably because you watch more NFL than college football. So it's hitting more of the stuff you're like, yeah, this is exactly like the thing.
Return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Prescott off play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
Holy fuck, dude.
This is taken around the 12.
I felt good about that until you punted. What the fucking deal? What the fuck? Like, I didn't even really make a stand. Yeah.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this swim lead. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Williams going to sneak it. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Throwing is Williams. And to find the open man, that's complete. And he is going to have the Bears first, and that should be the capper. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too.
What did you say, Devin?
In this contest.
I think you're exactly right about that.
I was feeling so good about that.
Slightest bit of separation from each other, and they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. What we got.
I won that game when I realized that I was screwing it up before that.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation
because I was about to screw it up all over again.
For more, check us out.
I really needed those. I think I took 3. Those were the 3 I won the game with. Was those 3? If I'd have screwed that up, that would have been a problem.
Blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Sure, I can do that.
First one, Zach Taylor.
I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of something. I only wanted to be part of. I only wanted to be part of.
Different chance to play. And so, one or two be different. And also, it's complicated about back camera. Wait.
Game's not going anywhere. Still
Just come outside for the night. Take your time. Get your light. Turn it down. The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God.
I want to play as Jamar Chase and hit the spit button.
Very good couple. Six. And there's one of them. It does feel like a bar.
Next was probably back there. And it's
like I'm on team. Playing both sides. Shot on both of friends. Going crazy. Shot. Had me in the deep end. She not in the scene. She trying to go.
No. What are you going to do?
And there were plenty of bad plays in that game that fall on him, but there was also like broken.
How do you play that?
That could lead him to be a little bit more panicky.
And you just have it on big head mode? Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I didn't pick a team. Oh, it looked like it was like the game was starting.
Posted in the act, got to hit the club. We've been mobbing all day.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic
Looks like it.
stadiums in
I
the
can't remember
NFL.
who else is there. Oh, well, let's put Carson Wentz in the game to see what happens.
Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today
He'll have a short leash.
Matchup lined up here. As it'll be the
I can't even hear you, dog.
taking on the Green Bay Packers.
No, I said he'll have a short leash.
The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Lambeau.
This guy, he said big head mode.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
I'll start up my player on this, and I'll do big, and I'll wear a Guardian cap every snap because my niggas got plans for after the league.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Huh.
Our first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Now Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. That's caught at the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
And now Love going to change things up. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Play action this time with Love.
I goofed that.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for two.
Down.
Love throwing for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So
that nigga didn't get the message. He's out there blocking.
So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Football, and the Packers pick it up, and he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop of the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Muscles by at the 25. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Off the bootleg, here's McCarthy.
Damn, come on.
Pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking to throw McCarthy.
Yeah, I got you. With your pass interference and ass. With your pass interference and ass, and I still got it. That was some fucking bullshit, and I still got it.
Now McCarthy. That is caught. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison.
Yeah, Lambeau lead.
And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. They'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Working out of the gun. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Ready. 60 ready.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Back deep for the Vikings, Miles Price. This will be fielded at the 17. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
Now, a quick throw there is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 52 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I don't get how you're supposed to do that, because the last time I kicked it all the way and it landed right in the middle. That time I kick it, it goes through the end zone, so I don't get this.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Love, the last series formula, and this throw will be intercepted. And some room to run now. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try again with Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a third one.
Yeah, now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'd probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they'll go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
Ready up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
Love, they go play action now. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Results.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
Ready.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to...
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
There's no fucking way, my guy.
He's able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw.
This is because you put it on arcade instead of competitive. That's why he keeps fumbling.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here's Jones.
Let's go. We're going over the top.
Into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Aaron Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are able to add on to that lead.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Packers 12. Will Vikers to kick off.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
You just need to get the stuff out of my room and need to pick the stuff that's appropriate. I just need a few. Well, we're in the middle of the game, but...
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Yeah, I like that.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Well, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37.
Do you have no timeouts or 3 timeouts?
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Ready? Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That makes sense. That's good. That was why I didn't want to do it. I wanted to help you out and do it last night, but I was sure that there was something you missed when you folded that and crinkled. So it's not going to, it's going to redo that. Not the whole thing. It was just the,
continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Vikings will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And this one incomplete, threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short.
Damn, did you see Jordan Love and them? They were yelling at each other.
More than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To the air with McCarthy.
Yeah, I thought that was great. That was lost.
T.J. Hawkinson. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Working out of the gun is McCarthy.
Oh my God, come on, dude. Come on. No challenges? That's crazy. That's crazy. This is because you put it on arcade. That's why everybody's fumbling.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this from the parking lot, from an even 70 yards out. And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. He's passed, and now look at this.
See, Dev, you screwed this up, Dev.
Packers pick it up, and he is finally going to be taken down.
I had to make sure. I was like, there's no way I'm going to let that fat nigga score a touchdown, screw up my half.
Snuffed out, and that'll do it for this first half.
That was crazy. I was trying to set it. I was trying to set you up, and
how about this?
Yeah, dude.
An onside kick attempt.
I was trying to see if I could set you up for. Let's go. That nigga's headed for the end zone, though. He's finna go ham.
We are back and underway for the second half. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And bulldozing his way through. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Same target. It's Jacobs again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Love now. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs, 38 yards. And the Packers are able to make some...
His big-headed nigga is just showing out on him.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2.
Yellow. Come on,
Packers will set up for the 2.
Love throwing for it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Good deal, Love.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick.
Oh! No! No! That was the hands team.
Well, I guess they felt like they
that was the hands team. That's so ridiculous, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. Don't ever put it on arcade with me again.
When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
No, I don't want a fun game. I want it straight the fuck up.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Because I don't like this. I want to game manage the thing. I want to. If I don't throw any interceptions, I want to win.
1st and 10 at the 18.
10 cycles. Watch out now, 50 Fury.
So watch out now.
Play fake. Here's Love.
Let's fucking go, Dev.
Taken down, back at the 25. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
At the Vikings' 24-yard line.
Drill green. Ready.
Here's Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Set, ready. Black, 90, cut.
Love looking to throw it.
Thank you.
He gets that one complete to Wicks.
Somebody who knew what they were doing would have intercepted that, Dev.
Inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3's all around. Jacobs will get down close to the goal line, but not in. as he'll be marked down at the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Jacobs again. And this time he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And that's caught at the 2.
No! Fuck!
Zone again, so he gets the touchdown and the 2.
Fuck, and the octopus too, motherfucker. The game keeps making me mad because it keeps playing Flow Rider after you make big plays, and it's pissing me off. You know what I mean? Because it's really hot. it's like she got me throwing my money around. It's going down. It is playing it after after you score a touchdown. It's really making me mad. Yeah, I'm with the Cowboy game.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
It's like, no, motherfucker, we're not having a good time. Get there. My number 4, he was blocking, boy. I was like, let's go. We're making a sled. Yeah, you see, I fumbled on some crucial plays. It wasn't even my fault, but you go right.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown.
Get off me.
That's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
My coach don't even look like he coaching a football game right now. He looks like he just high right now.
Here's McCarthy. Addison hauls it in. Finding room at midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. The catch and run good for 24 yards. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. On play action. Now McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
McCarthy off the play fake. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get it.
This nigga was stepping out of everything. That was insane. I was covering and I was covering and I was covering, and I looked back and there's niggas at his feet, and I'm like, come on, what are we doing?
To disrupt these offenses, and typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go now. 50, green. Slice blue. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
52-6. Mega.
To throw now. Here's Love. He'll try and do this himself. There he goes again. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Well, he and his offense was staring down.
I know your man's tapping his helmet, tapping out like Anthony Richardson after that one.
Never down for a second. They pick up the first. He's ready to pull the...
And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
Van Ginkel, let's go, Dev.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks. Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Pass caught. That's Golden. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of
But that always gets you in trouble, dog, so I don't even play with that.
To get back in the game, the field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but
I just want to set the control down. I like on college football, you just run the play like you're afraid, like you think that they're gonna go, like you think they're gonna flip it outside. I like running that because I don't want you running towards the kicker at all. I don't want no penalties, nothing. Let's go. That first guy fucked us, dude. What the fuck?
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
There he goes left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
For the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Luke Musgrave 61 yards. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for two. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone, and the two-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game.
Packers 37.
After the touchdown, here's McManus.
Yeah, dude, he had him a little fantasy day.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
My coach just looks high, nigga. He even looked like he had a football game, nigga. You swanked. Your coach looks like he's in the middle of a football game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. He's across midfield. Now he's loose again. Justin Jefferson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 72 yards. And the Vikings will add to their fourth quarter lead. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5.
The Vikings will line up for the
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bull his way in there for the 2 points. Nothing fancy there on that 2-point try. Give it to the big boy, let him go to work.
That almost felt like Sandlot football that we used to play, didn't it? Biggest guy on your team who can carry the ball, hand it to him and let him rumble.
Nobody picked me on the Sandlot football team.
You were quarterback, and I know better.
I was the water boy. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Somebody got to do it, Dev.
Started the Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Ready, ready. 45, set.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
That's good.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the 40-yard line.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blaster, 6, black 40. Blue striker. Set.
Love. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 95.
Here's Love. Able to connect with Jacobs. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Love looking to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Here's second down.
Let's go.
Now Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 26.
Mega.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Love. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Another try, second and 10 now. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now first and goal.
Gain of 18.
52.
That's good for a Packers
10 cycles.
first down.
Here's Jacobs. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So crisis averted, but now facing third and goal.
Set. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Now Love. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they have to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So with just under
Let's go hands, team. Here we go.
I figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hand scene. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to
I have leftover pizza. Why? What do you have in mind?
It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
They're all about the numbers, aren't they?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
It says that I hit for the cycle. It says that I recorded 1 forced fumble, 2 interceptions, and 3 sacks in a game.
Their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the
About
top
what?
speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get
Yeah,
into?
that's okay.
This offense, they certainly were
It
there
says
for this one, huh?
3 the hard way. It says finish the game with at least 300 yards passing and no interceptions.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Justin Jefferson, five catches, 202 yards, 4 touchdowns.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something
To do what?
chain, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since
Yeah, I can do that.
on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me.
Okay. Yeah, I love you. Bye.